I was actually beating bigger cars with this one. There are too many vehicles on the road. It is easier to go in between. I love driving a manual car.
That E20 has really impacted the car owners.
It's a little bigger than a rickshaw. The best mileage it will give you. Still not selling this car. And when I go for long, I usually take my sedan or another SUV. It will turn even on a single road also. I will not think twice before taking this car.
Okay. So hi guys, welcome to the 6th episode of Podcast on Wheels, and it's a special episode because we are with one of the lady drivers today. It's Dr. Anusha D'Souza. Welcome Dr. Anusha to the Podcast on Wheels.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So we will be having some questions and asking some opinions from you, and rapid fires at the end. Are you ready for it?
Yes, I'm all ready for it. Excited as well.
So to begin with the first question, what vehicle do you own and how long you have been owning this vehicle?
So I drive an Alto right now. It's an Alto 800 and I have been owning this vehicle for the last 4 years, but I've been driving this for the last 2 years actually. It was with my brother previously, and since last 2 years, since I moved to Karkala and I have to drive a lot, so that's why I got this car to me. For the last 2 years I've been driving this baby.
Okay. So we would like to know also what was the situation like. You bought this car first hand or from other pre-owned or is it a pre-owned vehicle?
No, this is a very first-hand car which came to us, and to me I can say it is a second-hand because my brother used it before me. But yeah, it is actually a first-hand car. It's not second-hand. It has come just from my brother to me.
So we would like to know your driver's experience of this car regarding what is the performance of the car, what is the comfort does this car gives?
So Alto, it's a small car actually. It was meant for Indian roads. It has a very small engine, an 800cc engine. For me, I would say it's actually comfortable since I drive alone, and I don't have anybody to take, and the driving comfort is okay as a person compared to other cars. Since this is a smaller car, for one person it is fine. I don't find any problem with the driving or anything. There is no body roll. There is not much of this. But yeah, for longer distance, I wouldn't advise this car. But since I come around 30 kilometers a day to and fro, like it becomes 60 kilometers, a half an hour drive or even a 1 hour drive, this car is fine. I mean, it gives you a good mileage. It is quite affordable. The maintenance is less. And the pickup is slightly slower, but once it picks up, it goes like a baby. It goes very well. I mean, it can actually beat other bigger cars also with the bigger engines. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Generally, people consider Alto as Lord Alto. What is your opinion on that, ma'am?
Even I call this as a Lord Alto. Like anywhere I have to go, I will not think twice before taking this car because it will go in any up, any down, rain, sun, any road, any hill, it will go, and it goes like I don't even have to put like too much efforts also in driving this car. I actually call this car as a toy car because I don't feel like driving as a task when I do it. I feel like it's fun for me to drive this car because it is I don't know, I don't put much efforts like how I have to drive an SUV or a sedan or to think. It just goes, it just flows like water. Once she's on the road, she just goes. That's what I believe. Yeah.
So it's been quite some time, I think 6 years, ma'am?
4 years.
4 years, sorry. So 4 years. So you must be having some best memory with this car. We would like to know about it.
The thing with this car is I don't take it for a very long drives. Like I do go on drives to like Goa and Bangalore and things like that. But when I go for long, I usually take my sedan or another SUV. But with this car, the longest I think I have gone is to Bekal, and that, yes, was a very nice drive because that was the time when the Kerala roads just got done, all highways, and I was actually beating bigger cars with this one. That's what I would say. I mean, like, it didn't give me any problem at all since the roads were good and the drive was like for 3 hours. So it was actually nice. And with this car, since after we came to Kerala, it became very thin roads. So this gave me a very good experience to go to those fields and farms as well as the highways. So yeah, going to Bekal was one of the best memories in this car. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Okay, ma'am. So we would like to know the practical side of the car, the mileage, which of course matters, and also the cost of maintenance and how often do you do it?
So this car, before the fuel change, I used to get extremely good mileage, around 28 actually, even on this road. And now with the fuel change, it has come up to 24. But it is still better than many other cars. And like you know, it is Maruti company, Suzuki. There's no much of a maintenance per se, but I do maintenance once in 10,000 kilometers. So that is been done, and it doesn't cost me much actually. It is lesser than like it's 1/4 of the price of other cars. And if anything goes wrong or a part goes missing, it is very easy to get it. Within a day my car gets fixed, so I don't have to worry about getting any parts or something. And the maintenance, yearly maintenance and everything, it's actually quite cheap actually. Per maintenance comes like 4,500. And the fuel also, we don't spend much on it. And since this is a very basic version of the car, I have not taken an upgraded version, because this was supposed to be used for only 1 year and we were supposed to buy other car. But since it was giving me extremely good mileage and I was very comfortable driving it, I've still kept it. I'm still not selling this car and I'm not planning on selling this car at all, because I really love this car per se. Yeah. So mileage part of it, yeah, it is the best mileage it will give you, and hardly any maintenance. And since this is a smaller compact car, you can take it anywhere, park it anywhere. So that is again not a trouble at all. And since I told it's a toy car, it will turn even on a single road also. So don't have to worry much about it. So that's about the car, yeah.
Okay. So you were talking about the E20 petrol, the E20 compliance. Now it has come in cars, and E20 petrols have impacted a lot when it comes to engine and performance.
Definitely.
Yeah, so what was the difference that you felt? You already mentioned, but we would like to know elaborately.
First thing is, of course, the mileage. I mean, it was quite shocking for me, because I used to fuel like once in 3 or 4 days, and now I kind of fuel like once in 2 days, or I've started spending more on the fuel. But about the engine, I didn't find any difference right now, because it is just a short time since the new fuel has come. Probably in few months or probably a year down the line, we'll get to know if there are any engine changes. But yes, the pickup has slightly dropped, and the mileage definitely dropped. So yeah, that's the thing about that.
Okay, ma'am. Though this is the confirmation that E20 has really impacted the car owners. So moving to the next question, there must be a unique feature that you like about this car. We would like to know, is there any one feature or few features about this car that you like the most?
I think the feature which I like the most is the compactness of it per se, because even I've seen other small cars, 4 people can actually sit comfortably in this car, and it will, even on the ups and downs, you don't have to worry much about putting an extra effort. Even on second gears and all, it goes pretty smooth. And one more thing is, when there are too many vehicles on the road, it is easier to go in between, it's easier to squeeze the car. You don't have to like think about the length or this. It goes like, it's a little bigger than a rickshaw, so it goes pretty well actually. I mean, that's, I think, one of the unique features of this car.
Okay.
And that's one thing that I can think of. Yeah.
So let's get straight into the rapid fires now, ma'am. Are you ready?
Yeah, bring it on.
So begin with the first question, automatic or manual transmission?
Manual any day.
What color do you like on a car?
Silver, I would say.
Okay. So you like comfort or speed?
Speed.
The dream car you want to own one day?
Bugatti Chiron.
The favorite car brand?
I would say Porsche.
Music or silence while driving?
Music. Bang on music.
Okay. So we would like to know your opinion on the EV cars. To give a small note on it, what is your take on that, ma'am?
About EV cars, since they have just been launched in the market, a lot of study has not been done, and I am not sure about the battery thing or the reusage of the cars, because in India we know that second-hand cars are a big market actually. Now I don't know if I would want to buy a car and use it and discard it. So, and I love driving a manual car. I would not prefer an EV car. And since we are not sure, I'm somebody who actually believes on R&D and long-term usage, and I would not just buy a car and discard it. So about EV, if you ask me, will I buy it? No, not now.
Okay.
Probably 5 years down the line. Probably.
So that's it for today's vlog, the podcast on wheels. I thank Dr. Anusha for joining me and answering all my questions and sharing her opinion. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And all the best for your future podcasts as well.
Thank you for your best wishes, ma'am. And do like this video and subscribe the channel. And we'll see you in the next video. Stay safe. Bye bye. मुखार ते टर्न उपरांत तितले पडचे ना ये घातले आता समजा
इतले आम्ही पुरा एफर्ट घालून तो घालयता का